Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to episode number 9 of our blind playthrough of Blueprints. It's day 8. Welcome. The mysteries continue. We're deep in the mystery. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know what we're going to find today. Sorry, let me just make a note to myself. Yes, this is episode number 9. I wanted to check that. It does stay the same. I wonder if that's a great position or a terrible one. The foundation. On the plus side, it goes north from here, and it is, hypothetically, I don't know if this is the case, I would think it wouldn't be locked, so that would be a win. I think from here we need to go to this thing. To the drafter room outside. I know that it puts me down some steps before I even get things started. And I know some of these rooms require you to have, frankly, like, stuff to trade. But this is one of the ways that I can basically guarantee myself a new... room. I've never been to the shelter. I've never been to the hovel. The hovel, sorry. Trading post I have been to, and it had a puzzle that I really enjoyed, but I could not figure that shit out. So let's wait on that one. I don't have items for trade. Let's go shelter to protect me from red rooms, which bit me in the ass last time. Next 3 red rooms, there won't be. So, what do we have here? Just some fuel and crates. A time lock safe. And water. Time lock safe? What the fuck? I'm going to start looking for intercoms in the rooms that I go into, by the way. Is that a bird or a bat? There's a little red dot right here. I wonder why that red dot is there. I'm so freaking paranoid in this game. Nothing makes any sense. You've got water, you've got beans, you've got a computer, which we'll take a look at in a second. What's this say? Remain where you are for now. Given that the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. So hold up. 3 of us are in the shelter. I'm not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there, aka trapping them down there forever. The red guard. Does that have anything to do with Marion Marigold's books, Swimbird and Red Prince, Red Guard? The RLCF, the Children of Blackwater? That's what it makes me think of. Red Guard. Red Guard. I'll write down Red Guard and Shelter just so that I have a memory of where I heard those names before. And then it also says that we are disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. So, the bomb shelter. Look at the nuclear holly at the top. Time lock safe. It can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. When you say hours, I don't know what today is. Is this taking my computer's time? Is that what you're doing here? Today is April I mean, we've not heard of April in game. Like, we haven't heard of a date or a time. There's time in game, but not dates. April 29th. It is currently 2:15 p.m. If I did 3, no. I can't. Oh shit. I can't wait till 4. You got to be shitting me. You motherfucker. It is currently 2:15. I have to be done recording by 3:30. I can't wait till 4. I probably can't put 3 because that's only 45 minutes in advance. Let's try this, though. I can't sit here for 45 minutes. We'll see if we can come back at the end of this episode. We'll see if we have the footsteps. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels. That's such an interesting type of puzzle to put in the game. And it just so happens that today, the way I'm recording, it does not work out. If that is like you have to come back in an hour of real time, that's a really fun way to do a puzzle. I'm just frustrated that I can't solve it. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate. All doors in the house will automatically lock. Current USV levels are 0.11. And you said if it's 12? Okay, so we have tons of time. So maybe if you experiment too much, it will actually lock all the doors in the entire game. Swan song? Okay. So remote access should be closed, right? We had to guess. Place a special order. I still think the play here is to always put shovel. Because if I have the money, having a shovel could be huge, despite how much it has let me down recently. No mail here. It's only in the office. It's true. Data transfers are not available. Glossary of terms. We haven't read any terms in a while. Boop, boo, boop, boop, boo. Exhaust? Oh, yeah, that's when you're exhausted. Okay. I'm just checking to see if there's anything here that I haven't heard of. Blessing? Is a persistent benefit that lasts for several days, typically bestowed from shrine after an offering of gold has been made. I don't know that I've encountered that. What is that? Shrine? Okay, let's take a look at some more here. Mechanical. These rooms are often heavy in mechanics and often contain control systems that can interact with other elements on the estate. These rooms are marked by the symbol of a gear. Yes. Utility closet, boiler room, laboratory. All 3 of those have things we have not figured out yet. Network. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Blackbridge. Which I'm sure I've heard in another way too. Blackbridge. I mean, bridge is one of the italicized words. And they're both B words. Also, a black cat will be tied to a red flag. This game makes me feel crazy. Network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals. Sure. Okay, so outer room, draftable only from a door located outside of the house. Gotcha, like the thing I have in the west path. Permanent. AKA the foundation and maybe some other things. Power source. The boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam power is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling. Power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. I will say, I noticed Foundation did not have a power duct. So some rooms just don't have power ducts, which sucks. So you really need to get boiler room first before you need something that requires boiler room type power. I don't know what needs boiler room type power. Rank, these go up. They're 9 listed. Whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard among the staff. Rarity, commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. To redraw, I still have never found dice after that one day. Red rooms offer powerful expansion options at a dangerous cost. Reset. Security locked. Electric-powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed via keycard are considered security locked. These doors appear with more frequency the higher up in rank you are in the house. Shop. Floor plans adorned by gold and yellow are shops that typically offer goods or service in exchange for coins. Locksmith we have seen drafted, but we have not picked it. Special floor plan. Cost gems to draft. Special items. Spread. They are distributed across other rooms. Like locker room and office allow you to do that. Locker room spreads keys, it looks like. Stars. There are several ways to increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. Easiest method, of course, is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formations of constellation, which in turn provide beneficial effects. Not always beneficial. Mount Holly is equipped with several state-of-the-art computer terminals. Cool. That is the entire glossary. So, speaking of, stars are still at 6, but do not appear to have made any change. So, God, I really am curious about this time lock safe. I wonder what's going to be in it. I have another 38 minutes to find out. When I saw it at first, I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. I'll just stop recording for an hour and come back, you know? And then I was like, I can't because I am a parent and I have this tiny time window in which to record episodes, and that's fine. It just means that I can't do it. Anyways, let's get to drafting some rooms. Down to 44 as we start drafting rooms, by the way. Parlor, bedroom, den. Let's go den. Get us a diamond. A gem, I should say. Pry and pray. A has been the first letter that I have found 3 times in a row. Oh. Locked trunk. Good to know. I'm not next to a bedroom. A nook is great. Let's go nook. I'm kind of starting to think of the game in stages, by the way. Early on, the play is to grab resources, because resources are so often in these like early blue parlor, den, storeroom, nook, these early common rooms, and you need them in order to keep selecting the right thing. What are these? I think of these as like sand dunes. Desert and dessert. Desert and dessert. Holy shit. That's so obvious in hindsight. Desert and dessert. So obvious in hindsight. Pantry. These are like the solid ones that just give you the same stuff over and over again. West Wing Hall is really nice because it keeps us going. Let's go a little West Wing Hall here. It lets us fork. We like forks. Plain and plan. If that one is plain and planet, which was T. Oh, we did that last time. My problem with these picture puzzles is that I literally forget the answer the minute I stop comparing them. Like, my brain does this. I see this and I'm like, apparently I've solved it before, but the confirmation gets completely forgotten. Like, in the last episode, I saw that this was plane and the hand painting the globe was the planet. And I've solved it. So I know I have confirmation this is plane. And yet my brain goes, I don't know, plane, flight, airplane, biplane. I just, for some reason, I completely forget the fact that I have solved it before. Kitchen here could be nice. Wraps this back. Never mind, it goes a different direction. Food for sale. We've never done this before. I don't think we have ever done a kitchen. Let's do it. It costs our gym, but it's a guaranteed new room. We'll be right back. Let me do this one next. Bedroom, chapel, takes money away, which for now is actually great because we don't have any money. Let's do chapel. Chapel pre-money. I want to get back to the foundation and see what's up there. A gym, by the way. Hell yeah. We just continue going north? Something is up. This room is going to be very interesting to eventually figure out. You're like a priest. Like a priestess. You're like a king. Oh, I just now noticed that it says sheltered in the bottom. Right. So this, I forgot that we were sheltered. So this actually won't take our money. I mean, they're all like religious, different versions of like religious jobs. Okay. We don't have car keys, so we don't get the gold from the car. We do get the intercom. We might get the exit that allows us to go back to the shelter super easily, which is really nice for checking at 3 o'clock what this thing does. Even though I'm pretty sure I broke the rules and I won't actually be able to go out. It also gets us a lot of keys. I feel like we should do it. Does the intercom work? Does it immediately open? It did not open. Okay, so maybe only if you have car keys does it open. Okay, well, mistakes were made. Car and card. Okay, mistakes were made. Try this room. Interesting. I think I'd rather have passageway here, but that costs gems I don't have. Hallway is fine. Goes north. We're going to have to find a way north past the garage, so let's just do this. Tie and tier is R. I still have not been in the kitchen, I just realized. Let's draft this. We grabbed the kitchen so that we could come back to it. Commissary, pantry goes a dead end. Commissary, I don't have the coins for, and storeroom I have to go to. So I think we probably picked pantry for the money, even though it's a dead end. Pantry for the money. Get our steps. 5. 5 is good. 5 steps is fine. Coats and cots is an A. I just write them down. At this point, I'm writing them down just out of habit. Just because it's kind of fun. Okay, let's check out the kitchen, and then we got to explore the other direction. What's in the kitchen? Some UGG gloves. Star and stare. Red and blue. Red is a lie unless handwritten. Blue is true. Stare is true. Stare with an I is true. I is true. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying stuff. The kitchen menu. Holy shit. Bacon and eggs gets you... Now, this is interesting. Ah, okay. So, bananas gets you steps. Club sandwich gets you much more steps. Bacon and eggs. 10 steps plus morning room is added to today's draft pool. Country stew pie is the main course added in the dining room. I think the dining room is the thing where you have to be rank 8 before stuff will be served. Okay, I'm not buying anything. I only got 4 coins. I don't have the money for stuff. I could buy a banana, I guess, but not worth it. And that's the entirety of the kitchen. Okay. Somebody left the oven on. So, we need to get back to the entrance hall. RIP our steps. RIP. Well, we did a nice little solid chunk of rooms here. Go north. I do love a parlor. And I need diamonds to start drafting stuff. It's the one resource I'm missing, so we'll do parlor for sure. Bride and bridge is G. We need commissary to potentially give us a clue as to what we're looking for. Car keys. If I hover over car keys, will it tell me? It just says to go to the garage. Okay, I bet the garage door is now unlocked if we were to go there. And we can test that hypothesis later in the game. Potentially. The gems are in a box with a statement. This one is guaranteed to be true. White box does not have a statement. Which means there must be one false. So I think the way that this reads, let's read this just to check. There will always be at least one box which displays only true, only false. Okay. So this one cannot be guaranteed as only true or only false. This one has to be false because this one has to be true. So if this one is false, that means the gems are here. Yeah? Did I do that right? I always second guess myself the minute after I've solved it. Great. Bedroom gets us steps but goes the wrong direction. Secret passage takes a gem. I think we almost have to take secret passage. We could take corridor as well, but bedroom would even be fine. It's just I need more routes north. I need branches at this point. Wait, if you've got like 2 branches in your back pocket, you're sitting fine. You're happy. You're like, I've got plenty of options to keep my game alive. If you've got no branches or very few branches, and that branch has to sort of thread the needle, then you're not feeling very good. Let's do secret passage. Let's go here, click on it, and say... Okay, so it'll lead to the other side, right? Is that correct? Bath and bat. It's H. So the next thing I'm going to start having to do is looking for patterns. Like, if H is the letter that's different in a orange room, then that means something. we get to choose what goes next. I think we choose green. I'm not missing anything here, right? My memory is you choose a color and then the door appears that color and then you get to step through the right half of the secret passageway into a room. Green tends to have, like, courtyard stuff with some junctions is what I was going to say. Terrace would be amazing, but I can't take it. Patio. Now, here's what I don't know. I don't know if spread means rooms already have to be drafted for there to be gyms in them or no. We're going to take courtyard because it's simple and easy and I know it. But if you could pick patio and then draft green rooms from there and they would open up into something, that could be really cool. Okay, we did have a locked trunk in the den. I think. Okay, we're going to go to the right. Commissary. I want the commissary for sure. So let's do commissary. We are now out of diamonds. Stag and tag with S. So here's the thing. One of the rooms that I did, and I think it was this one. It's my second word, my second letter, has S. So if S is the key, we can finally check something by going back there. Can I buy a shovel? For 6 coins, I can. I don't have 6 coins. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Well, we're going to get 2 more coins right here. Office is big. I don't have diamonds. Look. Bedroom lets me gain steps. So what's the right choice here? Code check, free. I can put something in it and retrieve it on another day. I think I may have done that already, or maybe not. I can't remember. The items that I have right now are like car keys and sledgehammer, and at this point, I'd like to keep both of them. Code check seems great late in the run when you want to basically deposit an item. Bedroom gives me free steps. And by free steps, I mean it's not actually free steps because it's net 0. If I gain the 2 steps by entering the room, then I lose 1 when I enter and I lose 1 when I exit. However, it also gets bedroom out of the draft pool, which seems good. Which is kind of becoming my thought here is like explore a lot down here and get stuff out of the draft pool before you get up to the high consequence junctions up north, right? Okay, we gain 2. This has to be pine. Which means the one that I haven't figured out yet is the flame, right? This has to be pine because that's pin. So if that's pine, then what the fuck is the... Reddington, by the way. Don't know what this means. I don't know what it is. Very suspicious that I can't see myself in the mirror. No locked trunks in here. A paper swan. Our photo of what's that? Our photo of Aura Vale or whatever. Okay. pine and... What is the hand holding the match? Pine and... I'm just looking at my keyboard. I'm Italian. I can't... I cannot think of anything. I'm going to lose my mind. What could it possibly be? I've gone through the entire alphabet slowly, one by one, and I didn't find anything. Huh. Okay. Well, we need coins. We need to get back here. Of course, now we need to also probably get back to the den or the nook and sledgehammer some stuff and also check out the... Can draft this while we're here, though. Oh, we need gems, though. Shit. I shouldn't have done that. We'll do spare green room here so that we have a future. And then we will come back to that. Okay. Current goals. Let's go back to the room that had an S early on and the room with a locked trunk right over there. Let's just pry and pray. This was room 1. Please give me gems. Treasure map is nice, and... Okay. If that isn't foundation, it's directly beneath foundation. That is foundation. That is foundation. Okay. And then a compass. We love the compass. Compass is maybe my favorite item now. Can't be this room, right? It can't be this room. Dessert and desert was S. What is up with you guys? Is the key dessert and desert? What's the deal? What's the deal? I even hit S on my keyboard to see if that did anything. This is the room. This is the room that has D, that has S. Apparently my idea of what the key to this puzzle is just wrong. This is dessert, which has the extra S. That's a desert that does not have an S. Well, this is all bad. Is it 3 o'clock yet? It's not even 3 o'clock yet, so I can't go back outside. And I've spent all my footsteps to get over here. I probably should have continued north first, but I thought maybe I would come and get some gems that would help me. Damn it. All right, well, we got to get lucky to get out of here. We're down to 24 footsteps already, and it's going to be closer to like 20. By the time we get through here. Got a couple coins. Can't dig. 20 footsteps. Watering can. First time you enter each green room, you use water to gain a diamond? Does that mean if I go through here, first time you enter each green room? It only has 3. I'm going to walk out eventually. But I need a diamond in order to draft stuff. So do I waste a footstep? I don't think I can waste a footstep. I don't have enough footsteps. Oh! Did I just dead end myself because I was too cheap to buy a fucking thing? No. I did. I just ruined this run. Damn it. Well, I should have walked out. Let's see if it would have worked. We walk in here. We get a coin. Key. Gem. There's an and. So these do mean different things. Because that's sand. That's sand and. That's also an S. So if S is the key, then this is another room that has an S. I mean, it's also an ampersand, but like, I don't think that is something that is like ampersand minus one letter. So maybe pine is not pine, and maybe the match thing is not something that's close to pine. Fuck, dude. If I'd have gotten gems by going back into the room. Okay, well. Got 2 gems. Why did I get 2 gems that time? Oh, I just got a gem from the last room. Okay. 3 gems. In here, I still can't afford the shovel. I can't afford a gem. God, I really fucked up, didn't I? Okay, so the question here is just going to be, the only thing I can do left in this run is get to the shelter and check the time clock. Maybe that'll work. And I can put a coin in the wishing well. And that's it. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the wishing well. So here's my thought. How do we make that happen? 15 steps. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to the place. Or I could go 1. Sorry. I can't actually do that. It'd be more steps than that because I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you hope that this thing is actually open now. I would take one of my coins. No, it wouldn't, because I'm sheltered. It would not allow me to do anything else in particular, but it would allow me to test the garage theory. So let's go this way. Let's do it. The garage theory is that having the keys is what opens the door that you can go out to the west passage. So let's try it. Well, sometimes you strike out. Today I struck out. Go all the way north. 8 steps left. 7, 6. Nope. Shit. So I actually don't know what allows me to get the garage door open. Maybe it was open last time because of the power? I know every third time is what it says, but sorry, not every third time. Oh my god, what are these? Used to battery-powered contraptions. Key to the secret garden? 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I buy stuff in the kitchen that will allow me to make it out of here? Maybe. So one way to read this would be every third time the door is open. However, I think it maybe happened. This is day 8. I don't know how many times it's been since I last drafted Garage. Maybe I'll need to start keeping track of that. Maybe the power being on through this room is part of what opened the door. Does that make sense? Like the power goes along here to this, and then turns it on. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't have to do with the intercom. I could have swore this was green. Okay, so here's what we have to try and do. Go chapel. Hallway. Kitchen. Buy. Whatever I can buy for... Can I buy 2 bananas? Secret garden has to be something outside, right? 9 steps. I'm out of money. This will be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I think that gives me enough to explore. I still get 1 for the wishing well. Down to 4. So the question will be, where do I think the secret garden is? Down these steps is the... I don't think this takes steps to go down here. There's a busted up room with like a minecart track on it. There's pipes. There's a bird fountain, as always. There is the room that has the crates. I don't remember if there's anything on the west side that looks like a secret garden. I know there's a locked gate like right here, through here, which maybe. Nope, not right there. Private drive is its own area, apparently. That I think I need a screwdriver to open. I don't know. Right here. Could this be secret garden? Doesn't look like it. There's that room. That's the caution tape room, the caution sign. This is the orchard, and it takes a... Which is not a garden. It takes a number padlock. More pipes, by the way. We're down to 2 steps, so now I'm nervous that even if I do get somewhere, I wouldn't actually be able to... Was there a step? Is there a locked gate on the other side? If there is, I am so dumb. Down to 1 already. Oh, shit. Oh, out of footsteps. Dang it, dude. Is there a thing on the west side? All I remember is the room and then the garage. That's going to do it for this run, and I didn't even get back to the shelter. It's 2:53. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made in this run, but it's okay because maybe we'll learn from them, and if not, maybe we'll just get lucky in the future. That's the other option. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Short video, short episode today. Shorter than I would have liked. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh my god, I did the thing again. Forgot to look at my stats. Hold that thought. No bye-byes just yet. Cozy Cottage, aka I didn't get very far. New rooms has to be like 2, right? If that, 2. The 2 rooms were shelter and what though? Shelter and kitchen. I finally got in the kitchen. Damn. All right, bye.